Hello, my old school soul food family. Chef Jeffrey back with another video. Hey, today I'm gonna be doing something that's definitely very, very comforting. Today I'm doing some old school red beans and rice, but I'm using ham hocks and sausage. Might be more meat than beans, but the first thing I need to do to get started here, I need to cook up these ham hocks. These ham hocks are smoked and pretty salty. Not really, really salty, but when I put them in the pot and simmer them here to start, I'm not going to put any salt in them. All I'm going to do, I'm going to just put the ham hocks in here, and I'm going to put my onions and some garlic. Let me grab my garlic here. Put some garlic in here. I like that squeezed garlic. That's the best thing in the world, y'all. Garlic. I got some chopped onions here. What I'm going to do, okay, what I'm going to do here, I'm going to put a little vinegar in here. I like the vinegar because it helps tenderize the ham hock there a little bit quicker. And I'm just going to add water to this. And we're going to simmer this about an hour and a half, 2 hours. It's going to take that long to simmer this. What I want to do, I want to tender this, get these ham hocks tender. Put the fire on. And well, after I get them tender, I'm going to take them out and I'm going to put my red beans, which right here, and I got them all cleaned and washed. Got all the rocks out of them. And simmer them in this pot. But the thing is, I'm making a good hot liquor here. It's going to be very, very flavorful. When I get through simmering these ham hocks and these onions and garlic, this stock is going to be absolutely flavorful. And after I take this out, you'll see the process. After the ham hocks is good and tender, I take them out. I add my beans in here. And I cook my beans for take about 45 minutes, sometime an hour. This whole thing, I could do this in an Instant Pot, but I'm doing it the old school way. What my mama used to do on Saturdays, while she watching clothes, put a big old pot of beans on the stove and let them cook all day. And that's how I'm doing them. So anyway, we're going to step back here. I'm going to get this pot on. I got my fire on here. Cover this up and let them cook. So like I say, it take about, every ham hock is different. It usually take between an hour and a half, 2 hours. Get them nice and tender, fall off the bone. I'm going to pick the meat off the bone, chop it up, and add it back to the beans after the beans are cooked. And I'm going to also add some sausage. I'm going to have some rice, cornbread. That's a meal. That's all you need. Some beans and cornbread and some white rice. That's all you need. So anyway, we'll be back in about an hour and a half, 2 hours. I'll show you the next process. We'll be right back. All right, y'all. We are back here. And I'll take the lid off of this. Look at these. Look at these nice tender ham hocks. Now we're going to take these out of here. They ready to come off the bone here. See how they almost falling off the bone? That's what you want. And look what you got here. You got some good, nice, flavorful stock. Y'all know, been following me long enough. You know all about flavors. Building flavor. So what I've done here, let me reiterate. I put the ham hocks in here with some garlic and onions. You can use celery and bell pepper if you want to. I don't like that in my red beans. I just like onions and garlic. You can do what you want to do. But if you're using smoked ham hocks like this, do not salt them until the end. Do not put any salt until you're completely through. And then I'll check the seasoning and see if it needs salt. Because this has a lot of salt in it. And you don't want to over salt it. And as I'm adding water, of course, throughout the cooking process, when I'm cooking this and the beans, it will kind of balance out that saltiness. So anyway, now I got these beans all washed and picked. I'm going to pour my red beans in here in this nice stock. And these going to cook about an hour. I'm going to let these simmer and cook for about an hour. After these are ready, I'm going to pick this meat off while it's going. I'm pick this meat off and chop it up. And then I'm going to add that back in here. And I might add some sausage to that too. Some kielbasa sausage to this pot. And while I'm doing that, I'm going to give me a pan of cornbread and put it up. Ain't nothing like beans and cornbread. And I do have some rice I already have cooked from from a couple of nights ago, so I don't have to cook no rice. So anyway, y'all, we'll be back here in about an hour, and I'll show you the next step. So y'all sit tight. All right, y'all, we back here. We about halfway through the cooking process here. Let's check our red beans. Oh yeah, cooking right along. They got about 30 more minutes to go. I got my ham hocks here, all peeled off the bone. Took off the bone and chopped. And I'm gonna add some little sausage to this. I got my rice. I told you I had some leftover rice. So my rice is already done. I got my cornbread ready. So we almost ready to eat here, y'all. And like I say, I'm gonna taste a bowl of this, and all this is going to my neighbors, y'all. I'm not gonna eat much of this. I made a promise to about 6 or 7 of my neighbors that they can have some red beans and rice this week, so I might well do a video while I'm doing that. Also got a pineapple cake here. I'm gonna put a link in the matter of fact, at the end of this video I'm gonna put a link in there for my pineapple cake. I made a homemade pineapple cake. I've made a video for this before, so they gotta have dessert too. I can't feed my neighbors without having some dessert, so just having a good old time tonight here, helping others, you know. So anyway, we'll be back here in about a half an hour, and I'm gonna add my meat to this. We're gonna let it simmer a little, but I like to let it simmer about 10 or 15 minutes after I add my meat to this. And I'm also wanna make this a little thicker. I'm gonna show you how I do that too, to make it thicker. So you want a nice hearty, when you make red beans and rice, you want to be kind of thick. So anyway, we'll be back in about half an hour or so. We'll finish this video out. See y'all in a minute. All right, y'all, we are back. Okay. Let's see how thick this is. What I like to do, I like to make mine a little thicker. What I do, y'all know I always keep roux on hand. I just put a little roux in this thing to give it a little thickness. Just a little. To give it a little thickness there. Because I don't like my red beans to go all over the place. I like them to have a little thickness. So I thicken up the... I'll put a little bit more roux in here. Just a little more. Before I add I do this before I add my sausage. See, it's got a little body to it. See that? Got a little body to it now. That's what I like. Now, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna also smash a few beans up against the pot here. It's gonna give it the natural thickness. See that? There we go. Now, I'm gonna add my meat to this now. Put my ham hocks in there, my sausage in here, and stir this up in here. Oh goodness, here y'all. I like a lot of meat now. Y'all might, because I like to have a one-pot meal. I love a lot of meat in my red beans and rice, y'all. More than normal people. You can see that. That's what I like there. Now, I'm going to check this for seasoning because I got to add one more thing in here to kick it up a notch, as Emerald would say. Okay, yeah. I definitely got to add some salt and pepper to this. We're going to add some salt and pepper to this. See all that water and adding all that stuff balanced out all that salt in the all that salt that was in the pot from the, so let me give it another taste here. Let's see here. All right, that's good. Now I'm gonna add me some Louisiana, I got some crystal hot salt. Got to kick it up a notch, get a little spicy, not much. A little spiciness to it. Oh, this smells amazing, y'all. I wish you could actually smell this. All them ham hocks is getting in there, and then the sausage is cooking in there really good. I'm gonna let this simmer for about 10 minutes. Let me check my flavor one more time. That's it, y'all. Now, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna cover this about 10 minutes. When I come back, we're gonna dip up a bowl of this. I'm gonna warm up me a little rice here, and we're gonna see how this tastes. We will be back in less than 5 minutes. Be right back. All right, y'all, let's taste this up here and see how it is. Okay, and a bowl of this. See, that's why I like it thick. See how thick it is? I like mine to be thick. I'm gonna put a little rice on here. Put a little rice in the middle. All right. Then got me some old school chow chow. I'm gonna put a link on the channel of this with my old school chow chow. I love this on beans, y'all. Homemade chow chow. I always have at least 10 of these jars in here. When I get under 5, I'll make another batch. It'll do. This is how I love my beans. Then I got some cornbread over there, but I'm not gonna cut that right now. We're gonna taste this up here. See how it is here. Beans are tender. Look at a piece of ham hock. Look at a ham hock there. Alright, y'all. Sorry about that. We back, y'all, here. I run into the camera. Forgot the camera was behind me. I was so good into my eating. Like I said, the ham hock was nice and tender. Got the sausage here. Like I say, chow chow and beans and peas just go together so well, y'all. It's a meal. My neighbor's definitely gonna enjoy this big pot of beans. Let me try even though I didn't do a video for this tonight, I do have a video on it, on my pineapple cake. So I'm curious how it came out. So while I got this running, let me try my old school pineapple cake here. I make up this stuff. This is probably one of my favorite cake by my friends and neighbors. I make this so many times a year. But it's so simple. And this cake is definitely old school, y'all. Definitely old school. Look at that. Look at that. Let's try a little bit of this. Gotta taste this here and see if I still got it. Oh yeah. Definitely. I'm gonna have one piece and the rest going to my neighbors. Very moist. And like I said, at the end of this video, I'll put a little link there for the old school pineapple cake. But this is how I cook all the time, y'all. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe, please comment. I try to respond to every comment. Most channels don't do that. I try to keep up, or my team tries to keep up. Please give it a thumbs up. It's very important. But like I said, if you're new to the channel, it might be something you don't like, but I guarantee you, eventually I'll come around to cooking something you do like. I don't use a lot of fancy equipment. I utilize the workspace. A lot of people, the reason I do this, my kitchen actually bigger than this. The reason I do this, because everybody don't have large kitchens. And I do this to show people you can do anything in a small workspace if you're clean and organized. You can create anything. And I try to do that in my videos and have a little fun along with it. So anyway, enough rambling. They say I ramble too much, but I just wanted to get that out there. So anyway, let me close this video. I hope y'all enjoyed this video. Please give this video a thumbs up. Please share. Please comment. Please follow my other social media accounts: Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, Twitter, Twitch TV, Pinterest, and oldschoolsoulfood.com. Until next time, have a blessed Old School Soul Food Day.